BBC Naruto. Met NFL 2020.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Saquon Barkley, let's get it. Let's go. Saquon Barkley. That was nice. Alright, let's get it. Let's go. That was first off, first throw around when you stump. Hey, what is Michael Vick classic? What's up? What it is, Odell Beckham Jr. I'm gonna get Odell Beckham Jr. back at New York Giants for real life, by the way. That's one thing, no, it's that bad. Top 30% like Odell Beckham Jr. ever. I'm gonna get back in New York Giants for real life. I'm not sure when they're gonna show the stats. We'll find out, but it's showing the record, so I'm good with that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with Eli Manning and the New York Giants.
All right, I'm gonna get you back on the New York Giants. In real life, all right. CBC Naruto. Met NFL 2020.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready? Yeah, Mike. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 3 as he's taken.
Out of pitch balls, by the way.
Taken down at the 23.
The stop made by Myles Garrett. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
23-yard line.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Watch the flag. Score. Score. Check. 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 Check.
Now Manning. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
And he's going to go down again. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Facing a 4th down, they come away with...
What? I'm not sure how we got that amazing first down to the Shepard. And I did not press pause, by the way.
The first down conversion.
Here we go. Here we go.
So first
And team, the second set, please. My goodness. Yes, team, the second set, please.
Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes...
All right, Saquon Barkley. I see you with the... All right, Saquon Barkley. I see you with the... All right, Saquon Barkley. I see you with the...
And that's the big fella.
All right, Saquon Barkley. I see you with the stiff arm.
If you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 44, Manning to Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll work it across.
Nice catch again from the Shepard. Amazing.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 43.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
Ready? Hey, high 7.
Throwing on 2nd down. Manning. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the...
Saquon Barkley, you act like a superhero out here. I see you with the move, Saquon Barkley. I see you with the move. Juke that. Ooh, right there. Ooh, 2 breakout. 2 broken tackles. Nice, Saquon Barkley breaking out all those tackles. Slow motion for me. Ooh, break out a tackle. Break out another tackle. Amazing.
Or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
down. 18 Gator. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
A first down carry for Barkley. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
A gain of 14.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
That's not a ball, Saquon Barkley.
After one. They keep it with Barkley on first down. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On 2nd and 9, Manning. He dumps it off to Barkley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he's hit and taken down. Eli sacked. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
You sound like you're going negative on me there, partner.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, box drop.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Julian Love picks it, and he is going to get this one back to the 20.
Nice interception. That's the defense I want to see from us. Nice.
Down on the scoreboard. And now Charles
Ain't no
going
third
to
back
very
dream.
first play, throw the interception.
I'm gonna get back dream back on the New York.
Yeah, let's see how they handle this because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. Well, you practice these situations. It's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are. Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with panic? Panic can get you scored on again.
90, Wolf.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
From the 17, Manning, and he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Myles Garrett getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing is Manning. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
We better than that.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Offensive line, I think blocking may be a good idea.
Interception, but very little movement
Just
after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Odell Beckham Jr., what it is. I'm going to get Odell Beckham Jr. Buccaneer. That's real life.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a first down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And now it's second down. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my
Yeah, should have been intercepted. They're going to dang on sacks.
Who would
On
be
the other
your top
side.
3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch the football and put it in the end zone, right? You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. Landry, the
We will be taking that one. That's defense.
I think that
That's
interception
interception.
happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback
That's
gets
turnover
outside the
defense.
pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, their 2 drives thus far both led to points, albeit both field goals, so the lead just 6-0, but the ability to move the ball is evident.
Well, that's, heartening, as they say, but it's not what they're about. What they're about is putting the ball in the end zone and putting 6s on the board. So if you're the offensive coordinator, you like what you're doing, but you don't love it. You've got to find a way to ring that bell. Then you can have a little self-satisfied grin. Right now, a little more determination is needed.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Manning going to come up on 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A 3rd field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Manning. He finds Coleman. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on first down is Manning. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Corey Coleman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants.
I'm not sure how you did that, Corey Coleman, but nice. And nice trying to get your old team too. Oh my. That was just amazing. Ooh, slow motion for me. With the juke. Nice.
Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it now 13-0.
Got 13 points, like Odell Beckham Jr.'s number, and I'm getting back on New York Giants in real life. And nice offense scoring a touchdown off of my interception. That's how we do it. Nice teamwork. Offense up to defense. Defense be amazing. And y'all are amazing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Buzz!
58.
Final play of the half, Mayfield. He's got Njoku over the middle. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. We now proceed to the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
Let's go, fellas.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half.
Nice defense, nice deflection.
The first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Bravo!
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
I definitely ran over there sooner than that, but all right, whatever.
Good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
44-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
I know most of
That's
the
tackle.
balls in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown.
I'll be taking that again. Hey, let's get it. Had the NBA 2K 2020 coming out yesterday. September 2019. Today's September
Margin a bit further.
7th,
They
2019.
won't just empty the bench just yet. If you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Shout out to NBA 2K 2020 coming out yesterday on September 6, 2019. In slow motion for me with the interception.
Rosas to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Almost 21 down, but 20 down, we'll take it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
180. Hey, alert 33. Get that ball. Get that ball. Hey, Haywood.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play.
That's deflection.
There, and it's second down. Trying to get it to Landry there. Third down here.
And 8 yards to go.
That was a great deflection.
Now Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Janoris.
Amazing interception. I'm not even sure how you did that, and I did not press pause, by the way. Alright, top 13%, like an Overton Jr. number. I'm gonna get working on new jobs in real life. Just to show the other stuff shit wasn't in the record, but they are showing the record, and we're good with that. 18-16. Alright. And shout out to NBA 2K 2020 coming out yesterday on September 6, 2019. Today, September 7, 2019. And yeah, it's amazing inside. I got the demo, 2K 2020 demo, and it's very fluid. They made it great, and just like Madden for 2020, this is very fluid, and they made this great. So yeah, shout out to NBA 2K 2020 coming out yesterday, on September 6, 2019. And also shout out to 2019 Tennis US Open today, on September 6th. Shout out to 2019 Tennis US Open today on September 7, 2019. Bianca Andreescu won. Fresh, great match with Serena Williams. Amazing. Both players, Serena Williams, best tennis player of all time, male, female. And Bianca Andreescu, 19-year-old. Amazing, very impressive, winning her first major ever at 19, and I think they said that she's the first player to win a major being born in 2000, male or female. So yeah, that's amazing too. So yeah, congratulations Bianca Andreescu, amazing win. Yeah, she's amazing, and Serena Williams probably gonna get her next 2 major wins in tennis in 2020. I'm thinking Wimbledon 2020, she's definitely gonna win that, and we'll see what the other one is. But I think she's gonna win 2 majors in 2020, and Wimbledon 2020. It's gonna be one of the majors. One in 2020, and then we'll see what the other one is. So yeah. Alright, maybe you also maybe you also was 2020. But yeah, we'll see. It's definitely gonna be one in 2020 though. So yeah. And shout out to Supergirl season 5 starting at 29 days from now on October 6, 2019. That's gonna be exciting too and amazing and pretty fresh. So yeah, shout out to that, and also shout out to NFL's 100 season starting or continuing tomorrow, Sunday, September 8, 2019, and Monday, September 9, 2019, and that's gonna be exciting. It's all the Sunday games, Sunday Night Football, to that Monday Night Football, Saints vs Texans, and the Raiders vs Broncos, all that amazing games and all that. And tomorrow, Giants vs Cowboys, 4 o'clock. It's gonna be amazing. You know, my favorite team, your Giants in the NFL. So yeah, it's just very exciting. And yes, 2019-2020 NFL season. It's gonna be 100 NFL season. You know, great 2019-2020 NFL season. Yes. It's gonna be exciting. Continuing tomorrow, NFL's 100 season. And with all that being said, CBC Naruto over and out. And today, September 7th, 2019, by the way. If I didn't say that already, but I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, CBC Naruto over and out.